Stress and anxiety are everywhere. They can creep into your life unexpectedly and completely take over. But what if, instead of trying to control them, the answer is to let go? Could our constant battle with stress be rooted in something deeper, perhaps an outdated biological instinct, or even a hidden spiritual opportunity? In this video, we're going to explore 3 radical perspectives on stress. Why surrendering to the flow of life might be the key to finding peace, how our ancient biology is trapping us in anxiety, and how stress might be pushing you toward a powerful spiritual awakening. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you may have a whole new understanding of the chaos in your life. If this resonates with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into it. The hidden power of surrender. We're often told that in order to beat stress, we need to take control. The more control, the less stress, right? But here's the uncomfortable truth. The more you try to control every situation, the more stressed you become. The harder you fight against the chaos of life, the deeper anxiety digs in. But what if the real answer isn't fighting at all, but surrender? Think about it. Taoism teaches us about the concept of Wu Wei, or action without force. This ancient wisdom suggests that the most powerful action is often inaction. When you surrender to life's flow, you release the pressure of trying to manage every little thing. Instead of forcing every piece into place, you allow them to fall where they belong, naturally. But surrendering doesn't mean giving up. It means freeing yourself from the impossible burden of controlling what you simply cannot. Imagine the peace that washes over you when you stop trying to swim against the current and instead let the river carry you. The chaos of life is still there, but your relationship with it changes entirely. Stress loses its grip when you embrace the flow instead of resisting it. So, when was the last time you truly let go of control? How would your life look if you embraced uncertainty instead of fighting against it? Is stress a biological design flaw? Now, let's take a step back and look at stress from a scientific standpoint. Stress originally evolved as a survival mechanism, the famous fight-or-flight response. It was designed to protect our ancestors from immediate threats, like predators or dangerous situations. But here's the catch. In our modern world, there aren't any lions lurking behind the bushes. And yet, our brains still react to everyday stressors like emails, deadlines, or even social media notifications as if they're life-threatening dangers. This is the biological trap we've fallen into. Our brains are wired for survival, but they haven't adapted to the complexities of modern life. The fight-or-flight response was meant to save us from life-and-death situations, but now, it's triggered by things like traffic jams or arguments with a coworker. Our biology is essentially stuck in the past, constantly putting us on high alert. Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed. Maybe it was because your phone buzzed with an unexpected message, or you had to juggle too many tasks at once. Why does your heart race when your phone rings? It's not because there's a tiger on the other end of the line, but your body doesn't know the difference. Our stress response is outdated, and it's no longer serving its original purpose. Instead, it's keeping us in a constant loop of anxiety. So, what can we do? Recognizing this biological trap is the first step. Understanding that our stress response is often overreacting to non-threatening situations can help us break free from the cycle. The next time you feel overwhelmed, remind yourself that your body is simply reacting to modern stressors with ancient instincts. With this awareness, you can begin to train your brain to respond more calmly and rationally. Stress as a catalyst for spiritual awakening. But what if there's something more to stress than just biology? What if the stress and anxiety you're experiencing are signs that something bigger is unfolding in your life? What if anxiety is actually pushing you toward a deeper transformation, one you've been avoiding? Many spiritual traditions, from Buddhism to Hinduism, teach that suffering is a necessary path to enlightenment. Stress often acts as a wake-up call, forcing us to confront uncomfortable truths about our lives. It forces us to ask the hard questions. Are we on the right path? Are we living in alignment with our true selves? In this way, stress can serve as a guide, a signal that something in our life needs to change, evolve, or be confronted. So, perhaps the stress you're feeling isn't something to escape from. Maybe it's something to learn from. Perhaps it's not an enemy, but a teacher, guiding you toward greater awareness and growth. When you look at stress through this lens, it transforms from something negative into a powerful force for personal development. Have you ever considered that the stress you're feeling might be leading you toward a breakthrough, not a breakdown? If stress is pushing you to reflect and grow, perhaps it's a necessary part of your journey. Stress isn't just something to avoid or fight against. It's something to understand and even embrace. Whether it's showing you the power of surrender, revealing the flaws in your biological wiring, or leading you toward a deeper spiritual awakening, stress might just be your greatest teacher. The next time anxiety creeps in, pause and ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? Remember, true peace often comes from learning to dance in the storm, not from fighting against it. If this video opened your mind, please hit subscribe and share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you plan to transform your relationship with stress? Let's start a conversation about how we can turn our anxiety into a source of strength and growth. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.